Alright, sorry, let's do the second video. Well, actually, technically the third video, because I just found out my whole channel has put everything into demonetized state. Nearly 300 NYPD officers file for retirement as violent crime surges. Close to 300 New York Police Department NYPD officers have filed for retirement over the last month amidst riots against the police and violent crimes keep surging. According to the figures released, the New York Post, about 272 New York police-informed officers have filed for retirement since the riots over the death of George Floyd. Began in late May. At the same time last year, about 183 officers had filed for retirement, indicating a nearly 50% spike in retirement this year. So one officer who wanted to wait until retirement and until he hit 30 years with the NYPD told it's all out war on cops and we have no support. More than 300 officers were injured in the recent riots. Bill de Blasio has vowed to cut funding to the NYPD, and Commissioner Dermot Shea has announced the disbandment of the 600 police officer undercover anti-crime unit that was responsible for keeping shootings and violent crimes down. Well, that's going to be great. Just get rid of the police department that's doing undercover work to stop violent shootings. Great. See how that goes. The exodus from the New York Police to violent crimes in New York City keeps surging, potentially thanks to the state's bail reform policy that eliminates bail for most non-violent crimes and many violent crimes. Murder has increased in nearly 50% in New York City over the last month compared to the same time last year. Likewise, burglaries have spiked more than 122%, and ground larceny auto has increased more than 56%. So, the city's doing a great job fighting crime. Who would not want to live in New York City right now? The last week, shootings, New York City has increased by 341%, with 414% increase in shooting victims compared to the same time in 2019. And there's no way you can spin this with Donald Trump, otherwise you are trying to, bull piddle. Look, at the end of the day, this is not a Trump thing. People are going to sit there, the left will sit there and go, it's Trump's fault. No, it's not. This is a direct response in order for the state and the New York City mayor. Right? So anybody who's responsible for this, it's them. And he's a Democrat. Who would have thought? But look, at the end of the day, obviously, this is obviously not all those 270-something or 272 police officers. Not all of them are retiring just because of the riots, obviously. I imagine a portion of them were going to retire anyway. But at the end of the day, obviously, this is just a case of, obviously, a lot of people are getting out right now. And I presume a lot of these police officers are going to get transferred to different states. They're probably going to just pack up and leave New York and go to places like Texas or somewhere like that that's a red state. Because at the end of the day, this is only happening in the Democratic blue states. The red states aren't, as far as I know, aren't talking about cutting funding, and if they are, they deserve to be hung for treason. Joking, of course. But at the end of the day, this is only happening in the blue states. So I imagine a lot of these police officers will just be like, well, I hear Texas is nice this time of year, and they're going to pack up and leave. Because let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Personally, I support these police officers. This is what you call a blue flu. And at the end of the day, you can't blame them. They have no support from the mayor. They have no support from anybody, except for alternative media seems to help them out a bit here as much as we can. But, at the end of the day, you have all these police officers retiring, and because they're going to work, they're getting spat on, they're getting threats posted at them. They're getting called, all cops are bastards, all this is ACAB. If you see that around, that's what that means. And I can swear as much as I like now because I'm not putting any of my videos up for monetization anymore. So at the end of the day, you can go through and you can understand why these police officers are going through and But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I imagine a lot of these police officers are going to go and work in a red state. And that's all it's going to be. It's going to have blue states that are lawlessness and that are crime-filled, and you're going to have red states, which are going to be perfectly fine. And if you're going to live in one of these blue states, why? Why would you do that? Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night.